Hi, this is Nissim, and now we're going to do the second part of the installation, the more professional installation, what I personally did on my Comfy. The problem is that sometimes you have when you take the manager and you do update Comfy, it will update, but things can be messed up, like really messed up, won't work, modules won't work anymore. You will get tons of errors on the Comfy itself. So usually before you do any update, you need to clone and make a duplication of your project. First of all, you go to your Comfy folder and go one step up. Now, you can do Control C, Control V. Right now, this folder weighs 12 gigabytes, which is a lot. Why? Because we have the Comfy itself, which is around 5 gigabytes. And you have inside the Comfy the models folder. So you can see that I have here inside it around 6 gigabytes, which is that model, right? The SDXL model. Now it's okay, but if I have 1 terabyte, 1000 gigabyte of models, LoRa, and I don't want to duplicate it each time when I need to backup Comfy. It's a big task. So go to the Comfy and then to the parent folder. And for now, for the test, do Control C and Control V. You will see it will take it a lot of time, like because it's all the models. So the other solution is to make a shared folder that will contain all the reference for other models. Okay, and I will show you that. Now this is my shared folder. You can see here that I have models, yeah, tons and tons of models. Now, if I will click on it, you can see I have more than 1 terabyte of models. So the solution is to use the file extra model paths. Okay, I will show you that file in 1 minute and how to do it. So to get this file, you are going to get inside Comfy, and then inside the ComfyUI folder, you can scroll down and you will see extra model pad.yaml.example. So what we need to do is we need to copy Control C and Control V, and now we have a duplication of it, and we need to remove example, copy, and just keep YAML, the .yaml in the end, and say, yeah, I agree. Now, let's open that file, and I will open it inside Visual Studio Code, which will help me to see how the file is actually look like. So, the basic file is to help you to move from A111, which is another UI that it's much simpler than Comfy. I prefer the Comfy. I came from A111 and I discovered Comfy, and it gave me much more possibilities to work with. So if you came from A111, you are going to give the basic folder of your app, and then it will automatically use. It's not copying; it scan also those folders while it's running. Okay. Now I prefer because I only work with Comfy. I will select all of those and do Control / and just hide it. I comment it. Now I will go to the Comfy version, which is below. Let's select all this part and Control /. What it did, it removed the comment, and now we need to copy our path, the place that we have all the other command of all the other models. So this is our folder. We are going to click on the top, Control C, and paste it in that location and save it. Okay, now we need to restart Comfy. So we're going to take it to the side, Manager, Restart. Okay. Now we're going to wait a couple of seconds, and Comfy restarted. Now I will close that specific one. And right now, when I click on it, you see I have only one. I will refresh the window. Now, when I click, you see I have tons and tons of different models. Now, they are not inside my this config. They are outside of the installation. It means that any version of config that I have now connected to any other folder that have models and start using them. Okay, so I can select a different model, let's say Delta, and load it and run it with the same prompt and the same everything. I love Delta, it's better than other models. There are some that are very good. It's the Delta extend also the SDXL. And I got this that image.
There is one more thing that we need to do. As I showed you, my ComfyUI model on the C drive hold all the models. Now it also hold all my outputs, all my images that generated by Comfy. Now how we are going to give to Comfy generate all the images to that location? For that, we need to go to the Comfy folder. For that, we're going to go to the main Comfy folder. In that folder, we have Run NVIDIA GPU that we are using. Now, if we will open it, you will see that usually the command look like that. Now, we need to add one more thing. We are going to add this part. What is this? It's a command that tells Comfy it will have output directory, and I gave it the directory of my output folder. Now it's Windows, but make sure, because it's Python, the slashes are the opposite. Okay, usually it's like that, but we need to set it like that. Why? Because it's Python. Okay, if you put it the other way, it won't work correctly. This is the correct way. When now we run Comfy, we will run it and all the images output will go to that folder. Okay, this will give us, so if we have multiple versions of Comfy installed, all the Comfy will go to one place. And when the Comfy will die, deleted, we'll replace it, everything in Comfy that generated will be in one folder. You will never lose it. Save it. We need to rerun Comfy. Now we can't just go to the manager and do restart. It won't work. We need to rerun the entire command. So you need to go to Comfy, close it, Control C and Y. Now, this is an example of Comfy does not want to be shut down. If it happened, you're going to do Control Shift Escape and open the task manager. Control Shift Escape. Now you're going to go to the process here, and we are going to close Comfy, that Python. So it closed. You can, when you open the task manager, you can type here on the search and just type Python and you will see only Python. I have more processes of Python that runs, so I don't want to close them for now. Okay, now we need to go to the folder of Comfy. We are going to do double click again. Now we will see the command changed. Now it's run in a different, with an additional parameter. And that's it. Now all the files that generated, let's select something and do generate. Now that file, now it exists in my output folder. It's not exist. If I will go to the Comfy folder, let's go to ComfyUI and output. Now this is not that file. It's not the same image. Why? Because it generated in a different place, different output. The main output that I have for all the Comfys. This is a very good solution to make Comfy working with multiple instances. That's it for